doing a random reading. Yeah, give me souls. I saw a lot of requests popping up for that one in the reading book request section, so I grabbed a hold of that one. Page 146 and 147. We'll start on 145. The Loss of More Than a Father. This is a book called Give Me Souls. It was written in the 60s, I believe, or 50s, 1958, by Sister M. Bernetta Quinn, OSF. Give Me Souls, A Life of Raphael Cardinal Mary Deval. Mary Devil. That's funny. Mary Delval. Mary Delval. We're having some cocoa. What are you doing? Cheers. It is a nice sun this morning. Yummy, yummy cocoa. Hello. Good, thank you. Page 145. Finally, as if he felt that his farewell had been spoken, Pius X let his weary head sink back upon the pillow and close his eyes. The plea of St. Lawrence from the breviary a few days earlier welled up into Mary Deval's consciousness so vividly that never afterward did the impression lose its freshness. Where are you, going without your son, Father? Where the holy priest without his own minister? The electric bond between secretary and pope, so alive during the 40-minute vigil, had now been broken, but still the cardinal continued, sitting by the bed. After a short while he was joined by Dr. Marchifavas, who came over to him from the next room, where he had been filling out reports. Marchifava is Marchiafava. I have no idea if I pronounced it correctly. Dr. Marchiafava. To the cardinal's surprise, he said, "Eminence, you will help me." "But how could I possibly be of use? I have no knowledge of medicine, doctor." "You mistake my meaning, Eminence. I did not ask your assistance in describing his physical condition, but only for a word, by which I can give an idea of his extraordinary serenity." "Look at him," the doctor said. "Is he not truly wonderful?" Then Marchiafava, noting how haggard and exhausted the cardinal looked from his constant attendance since 10 that morning, urged that he return to his apartments for a few hours' rest. The time now is midnight. He will not die yet. His holiness will surely live on for several hours. Raphael looked toward the bed and saw that the pope was smiling, as if to say, "Go, my son, you need the rest. I wish it so." As if in obedience to command, he withdrew to the Borgia apartments. But an hour later, a message came for the cardinal to hurry back to the pope. When he arrived, the soul of Pius had just left his body. His death could not have been more peaceful. Dr. Marchiafava told Mary Deval, kissing his crucifix. Pius had gently breathed his last at 1:15. You're welcome. Thank you. Move my chair this way a little bit so I can get more sun. I gotta move this way as the sun moves that way. Right, not to get away from it though, right? To keep it shining on me. I have to move in the opposite direction. Who'd have thunk it? Yes, I really hope so. Awesome. Cheers. Hot cocoa. Really good. Thank you. You're welcome. I know, it's not always what you want to hear, but it's the truth. Taking some breaths, having some cocoa, getting a little bit of sun. Sit over here on the bench. I like sitting on this thing sometimes, so I can put my legs up on it. Do some stretches. I know, my depth perception isn't the greatest. It reminds me to move slowly, you know? I trust in myself. I can move quickly sometimes, though. I have a very good judgment of where things are. But not always. Just gonna sit with my palms facing up. Take a nice few slow breaths. Are there benefits to letting the sun absorb into the palms of your hands and soles of your feet? Right, because you know how they say your skin is your largest organ? Right, so lotions or any chemicals, when you put it on the thinner skin, right, like sublingual medicines. I've heard of that. Some stick them up their twat and stuff like that because the tissues. Yeah. There's really no need for that. I don't know. I think some just hear about things and try it and get some kind of weird fetish or are trying to seek some kind of feeling. I don't know. Very strange to us, but yeah, I've heard of that. People doing studies where you can almost feel it absorb more on those thinner skinned areas. Yeah, it's cool. Now, are there things you can put on your skin so you're absorbing more sunlight? Aside from your basic tanning oils, some like to use coconut oil. Heard of that? Yeah, that's what we've done that before too ourselves. You take a few drops of the colloidal silver and put it into coconut oil and some aloe. It makes a great spray. Yeah, it really does. I wonder if that changes the sun being absorbed, what's on your skin, right? Like if the skin is clogged with, let's say, I don't know, dirt, lotions, yeah, so I don't know. So I mean, I guess that would make a difference as to how you're going to absorb the sunlight that's hitting your skin. Now, even if this cloth is over it, again, still, what's on the skin? Is it clogged? Does it have a bunch of lotions, dirt? Have you exfoliated? I mean, we can't be perfect, you know? I'm just asking. Some states of euphoria, dopamine, serotonin. Is it a secret? Right, I mean, you can say we're worshiping some kind of a god or praying, offering, receiving. I mean, I'm not sure. Yeah, that would be awesome. We're gonna finish our cocoa, go do some more stretches, probably do some coloring. I'm in the mood to do some drawing today. Yeah, a little bit of this and that and the normal stuff, you know, pitter-pattering. A little bit of scrubbing here, brush there. I'm sure laundry will be in the mix at some point. In fact, I got a load in the dryer right now. Yeah, so just the normal kind of daily life. Maybe not for you. I know for some of you, none of that is on the schedule. What a waste of time. How's your meeting going? Cool. All right. We're right here if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, suggestions as to how we can help our children without breaking the law. Right, so if you square one it and you put it on an overall, right, I mean, there's really no help for many situations. They're just too far gone, you know. Yeah, save yourselves. So hopefully they continue to bring awareness, public education, healthcare, the truth about the vaccines. They stop over-prescribing the SSRIs, hopefully. I know, it's like you think back in the days when the concerns about that were first being brought up and how out of control it's gotten with, to the point, yeah, the hormones and cutting off parts and the transgender stuff. It's just, what a joke. Yeah, that's pretty sad how they allowed that to happen throughout the public systems. But to do those kind of experiments just to show people and make a point, you're not going to get away with that in other worlds. You're going to get away with that within the public systems. And hopefully not anymore. Hopefully people are waking up to that. Vanilla ice, baby. It's getting hot.